Well, we at the bridge right now. I'm about to get the 44 right behind me. Listen, I hope that you enjoy all these videos that we posting out here, you know what I mean? And we doing it big, you feel me? We're doing it big, you know? So like I was saying to you, when we was at the park just now, right? Alright, so we was at the park just now, like, relaxing, whatever. We was at the park, right? And we were just like relaxing in this, you know, doing it big, you know? So, yeah, let's talk though. Let's talk. Let's talk. Like real talk. So, people used to, like, back in the day, people used to go in the parks and, you know, there's piss and shit in the park, you know, digging in the garbage, as homeless people would do. And there are times when a lady used to sit down on the toilet, sit down on the floor, and she pissed right in the park. You feel me? So it's like you don't get a position of what your faith is and whatever like that. And I tell people sometimes your faith get tested because you don't know how long you're gonna survive this world, you know. And I tell people that all the time. And it's like you feel like your world is upside down, it's all over the corner, you know? And I said to people, I ain't trying to change you, bro. Let me tell you, when I went to Eddie Farm Rehab, people was trying to change me, but I said, nah, nobody trying to change me, but, you know, the power of the upper head, you know? And I tell people that, you know, all the time, you gotta understand, the life that you live in, the hustle that you're going through, man, you just gotta change that and just move forward and just believe in yourself, you know? Because nobody can't stop you from making a dream, you know. Let me tell you that one more time. Nobody can't stop letting you make a dream. If you want to make that dream, you gotta know how to hustle and you know how to find your way out, you know. I tell people that doing drugs ain't gonna help you, man. I'm telling people that because you gotta realize that your lifestyle ain't gonna fix if you don't make a right decision, you don't make the right choice in your life. And you're trying to believe in yourself to make better choices and try to do good and try to improve your lifestyle cycle and all that stuff. So I try to be, you know, you try to be better. You try to be greater, you know. And the thing about it, try to be greater. You try to understand how your life is, you know. I could tell people these days, if it was me and I'm trying to make a life cycle story and I'm trying to be blessed and not to be stressed of life, I ain't gonna be blessed and stressed if I don't know how to do certain things, you know? I gotta know how to pick myself up and try to move forward past that, you feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna like stop and think of things and look at things in the right direction. If I find my way, am I gonna find my route, you know? So I was like, you know what, man, like you gotta understand. When I went to Eddie Farm Rehab for real, I feel like life is about understanding the goals that you have to achieve, you know? And I tell you, nobody can stop you from changing your life, man. Nobody can stop you from making a difference, man. Nobody can tell you how to do certain things, how to run your life, man. You gotta learn how to do it for yourself. And you gotta know how to, you gotta know how to change it for yourself and the way how you could do it. Let me take the next bus. Yeah, so we gotta know to change the way how you do it and how you're gonna reconnect yourself, you feel me? So it's not about the facts and principles of your life, you know. It's about learning the facts and learning how to deal with people, you know. And the thing about it is, you ain't trying to be in a way of thinking and how understanding how it is. But I'm gonna tell you this though. If you talk it out and understand your feelings and your proposition of your life, it's about understanding what it is and how you're gonna adopt to certain things. You feel me? The reason why I ain't going at 44, I say, you know what, my work is not done yet, because if you go on at 41, your work is not done, and they're not gonna. And one thing about the community producer, if you work 2 hours, you're only getting paid $50. If you work the 3 hours, you pay $100, $150 actually. So I have to finish up the hours to work. So the last bus is at 11 o'clock, so I'm going to wait for the last bus, you feel me? So yeah, so the thing about it is that the tools are in life is about understanding what it is to build and what it is to understand the life cycle of what you're really capable of, you know? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Right? I'll be honest with you. If you make a difference in the world, and if you make a difference in the world, right? And the world is like flavor. You feel me? And the world is like flavor, you feel me? And it's like Flavor Flav. And you gotta understand the flavor of love, you feel me? So the love of flavor is about understanding the ability to try to expand it, you feel me? So if it was me and I'm trying to expand life, I got give my life a number. I have to give my life a percentage of how I'm gonna live it and how I'm gonna divide it in, you know? And the thing about dividing it is like a place of unity and love, you feel me? And if I don't have unity and love, I don't have nothing. So it's like we can't talk if you can't talk about certain people and certain things in your life that you already know and you already figure and you already fulfill yourself, whatever. It's like you don't know how to agree. You don't know how to like agree or disagree on certain things because you're in a category where people look at you in a different way. People look at you in a different perspective. People look at you and say that you're stupid and all that. But you're not. You feel me? You're not stupid. But you have to realize how you do certain things in your life and how you repent for your own reality. You feel me? And that's how it is, you know? I tell people this is what I do for a living. I'm a community producer. This is what I do for a living. And nobody can stop me from changing me. You feel me? If I wanna make it in the world, I'm gonna make it in the world. You feel me? If I wanna do it big, I'm gonna do it big. You feel me? But at the end of the day, if I'm trying to make it in the world, I'm gonna make it in the world for me to understand and for me to live it. You feel me? But I'm gonna live it in the way our cultures live. You know? And the thing about it is, you can't tell me certain things that I already know. And the certain cultures of it is when you look at the blessing of the culture, you gotta look at how it is to relate and rewind and reflect on certain things that you need to work on. And that's what you have to do. And they taught me that in rehab. You gotta rewind and reflect. You feel me? You got no. You gotta rewind and reflect. Real talk. If I don't rewind and reflect on certain things about losing weight, like I am losing weight, and reflect on certain type of outlooks in your life, you gotta know how to rewind and reflect. You feel me? That if I rewind and reflect, I gotta know the business of how my life is and how we divide. You feel me? So that's what you gotta do. You gotta know to rewind and reflect. You feel me? So it's like you sitting there looking like a dum-dum and you don't know how to rewind and reflect. That's how it is. That's my next episode of the show. Oh crap! I just gave you guys the next episode. Oh crap! Oh my! Yo, y'all really put it out my mouth, man. Yeah, the next episode I'm gonna talk about rewind and reflect and mental health. God no. Why you had to kick it out my behind, man? Yeah. So the next 44 is coming in about 19 minutes, so we good money, you know? Yeah, the bus is leaving at 11:05, yeah. So yeah, you gotta rewind and reflect, man. Rewind and reflect. And when you rewind and reflect, everything will come into a pattern, you feel me? Everything will come into, I'm gonna have to write this down. God no. Y'all really gonna put this up my mouth. Come on. So rewind and reflect, all right? So that's what we're going to talk about in the mental health show, is rewind and reflect on mental health. And the one thing I want to share with you before we go is about rewinding and mental health is about thinking. It's creating your thinking patterns. And the thing about the thinking patterns is you to understand and learn that certain type of things that you're learning about is about creating a mindset of your own tools, you know? And that's what you have to understand. And yeah, your own tools, and your own tools is what? You. And that's what, let me say, your own tools is you, because if you don't fix what you ain't gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, let me say that one more time. If you don't fix you, you're not gonna be you. You feel me? So that's what you have to understand. So we're at the Bridge Plaza, waiting for the select bus service, and I'm gonna be finished at my last shot for the night, and I'm gonna go on that bus and I'm gonna roll down Nostrand Church. All right. You got to tune in. If you got a YouTube account, I upload the last episode of the mental health show is on my YouTube account. So you look me up, Shamika Science, and you watch my video. I'm gonna tell you, my teachers really help you. Is your lifestyle teacher. My teacher help you fix your lifestyle and create your own boundaries in your own life. All right, we out.